Toy people, toy people, toy people. Hello, good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, wherever you guys out there are in Toyland. This is Jerry. Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. I hope you guys, whoever's off, will enjoy your weekend. If you have to work, as I always say, find a little bit of time to build. But most importantly, be safe out here. Now, this is part 4 of the tour of WOOKIE'S World. So, this right here, this is Media Box 20. We're still in Media Box 20. Media Box 20 is the cyber securities area inside of WOOKIE'S World. So, I showed you the diagnostic area. I showed you the other cyber area, like the battery charging area. And then there's also a cybersecurity's office and a little workshop over there. And I also showed you like the little eating area. And so this right here, this is another cybersecurity's area, a work office, and then also my electrical area. So if we come on in, you can see this house right here. This house is a former Sylvanian epoch dollhouse. So I used to find these at my local thrift store. Well, I say this. I used to find these at my favorite thrift store. There's a bunch of thrift stores here, but this was my favorite thrift store because when I first started world building, I could find a lot of interesting things. Not as much now, but I used to could find like gobs of interesting things. They still have good stuff though. So this epoch house is those little rabbits. A lot of people like collect them, and I've seen on Instagram where people have like a whole city made with these little epoch houses. They're really, really, really cool. So I got this one, and I brought it home, and I painted it silver. So I painted it silver, and then I painted like the roof part up there. I painted it black. And then I just added like a lot of greeblies and stuff to it just to give it a lot of detail. So just like other areas of WOOKIE'S World, lots and lots and lots and lots of greeblies. I'm a greebly girl. I love greeblies. So this area, what I'm most proud of is how this staircase came out. Trust me, it didn't look like that. On my Instagram, Jerry_904, you'll see what I did to that staircase. It looks so much better. I have some glowing, it's not really glow in the dark tape, it's just more so luminous tape, and I just put them right here. And it kind of illuminates at night, especially under certain lighting. So in here is, well, we'll start here. It's one of the little office areas. So I got this little office area, and honestly, I'm going to have to go back at some point, pull these different buildings down and give you a detailed look at them, because it's just really difficult to get in there. But I'll start a little bit right here. So this little area right here, right there, the little keyboard, which comes all the way down to here, that is a former Batman Batcave playset. I took the terminal out of there. I'm going to slide over just a little bit. I also took that monitor out of there. And what I did was I put it on 2 pieces of a scrap wood, like those little kid building blocks. And then that's a Jenga block, and there's one on each side. And I just put it all together. All my stickers and stuff, they come from Temu. You'll see a lot of coding stickers up here because like Temu has like a lot of, you can buy different stickers for different categories. So up here, they had some like coding stickers and stuff like that. So I ended up buying them. Now, this right here, I'm gonna take this off of here so I can really get so you guys can get a detailed look. Pardon me. Yeah, now I can really get a detailed look. Okay, so right here is my second area. It's a little And I apologize. It's just hard to get in here. I think that'll do it. I'm going to move this little guy. There we go. All right. So in here, this right here is one of those BMC toys. You get them from Amazon. You can get them on Amazon. They're not really 1/18 scale. So you'll see when we get further into the tour, you'll see that several of those little toys I've used, I just modify them because they have desks, and they have like a lot of details. So they have desks with books on them and stuff. They're really, really cool, but they're not quite 1/18 scale. But if you like put them on a Jenga block, or if you like glue them to your walls and stuff, they work. They're BMC toys and they're on Amazon. So that's what that is. And this right here is like one of those little call things. So I use it like a little call station. And then this right here, these came from some type of game. I don't know exactly what game. It was some type of little game or something, some type of little thing like you can like kids use for building. And I saw that you'll see like several of them that I have on the station. Some of them I've used as vents, but this right here I use just to make a little table. WOOKIE'S World, all the food, all the drinks, whether it's alcohol or non-alcoholic, is all free. This is a big working community, but we work hard. However, we also play hard. So it's a gaming area in here. Everybody just goes to work and then they just play. We have a band area. You'll see all of that. And so you just come, you do your little job, and then you go home. Everybody in WOOKIE'S World is supposed to be happy. We're not here to be mean to each other. It's just my envision of WOOKIE'S World is a place where everybody can just go to work and just be happy. Don't worry about nothing. Just go to work and be happy. So, coming up here, now, right in here, this little thing right here is literally just a piece of scrap wood. And I used I got an online printout. I just glued it on the front, and I added some wires right here, a lot of wires, coin batteries. That's all that is, just to make a little greebly machine. And it's like a charger. Now, I don't have the remote. I was looking all over for the remote, but since it's a battery charging area and I found these stickers on Temu, I said, well, when it's charging, when you come in and charge your stuff, you'll know to come back and get it because the light will turn green. But I can't find the remote. I don't know what I did with the remote. Okay, so anyway, moving on to another part of this office. Now, what I do like about this little Epoch dollhouse is that this door right here can close and also open. And I decorated it. So that's like the little charging station right there. I'm going to give you a detailed view of that. I'm going to take this house down and give you a detailed view. Now, this right here, this is my little office. And if you remember in the last couple of posts when I did a little thing about the little podcast, it was just an advertisement just to show that we're going to do part 4 of the tour. You probably remember this guy and this guy from the tour. This is one of the offices. So this right here, that's that wall shelving wallpaper that you get from like Dollar Tree. And up here, just to add some deep details, I have this like maybe an antenna or something because they do a lot of cyber stuff. So since they're like operating this whole thing, they have to like have a good signal. So that's what that is. And this right here, this antenna right here, it came off of a radio. And that's the charging station, the Epoch dollhouse. Now, on this side, right here, this right here, this used to be a AM/FM radio receiver. My neighbor was getting ready to throw it out, or she doesn't use it. And I asked her, I said, can I have that? She was like, Jerry, you gonna take that apart? I said, you know I am. You know it. You know it. So anyway, this is an AM FM stereo receiver. Now, this is only part of it. The other part is the lab. So, this right here is not supposed to be this way. It flips up. So, I like it because you see that right there? It has like a lot of these openings, and I put granny grate in it, and it also has like vents and stuff. So, I took the radio, flipped it upside down, and made this area the electrical area. Now, this electrical area, just nothing but greeblies. Nothing but stuff. Now, some of this is a part of the receiver. This part right here, basically, I took it out. That part right there. I took it out. That's one of the circuit boards. I took it out. When I took it out, I took it outside and I spray painted it black. Then I came back in with a acrylic marker and some paint markers and just painted in the little circuits. That's all that is. And some stickers and this stuff right here, this was just a part of the circuit thing, and I just left it. Even the numbers and stuff on it, I said, just leave it. So the rest of this is like stuff that I've added to it, like bottle caps, and I made like gauges and stuff, add some wires to it. A lot of this is just a part of what was a part of the radio. So I used that part, like left it like that to make it look like it's the wall. And then I just added my own stuff. This right here, this was a broken microphone. So when the microphone broke, I just took that part off and I made an intercom. I'm going to take this down one day and show you guys, like an in-depth view of it, because it's so enormous. It's just so much to see, and it's hard to get all the way back there. But I can pull it out, and I'm going to give you a detailed view. Now, this right here, this is the top of it. So this right here is just the top of it. This is like a little workstation right here that I came up with. It's literally some scrap pieces of wood put together. And I just put all this extra little stuff on it. It's like a little greebly machine. These are like components off of a broken DVD player. And I put that on there just to make it look like it works. Now, this little area back here, this was one of those LOL surprise doll houses. Now, one thing about this, I'm still working on it, but I love how it's turning out so far. So there's one of those LOL surprise dollhouse play set, like a clubhouse play set. You'll see a lot of them in a lot of people's station. Now, that right there, that came from an old walkie-talkie. So I took the walkie-talkie piece off, took it apart, and then I just added some craft beads to it and some glow-in-the-dark tape and glued it on a piece of scrap wood, and that's what that is. And the rest of this stuff is just components that I've taken apart, coin batteries, some caution tapes, stuff like that. And there's another one of my little greebly machines. Now, this little greebly machine right here, that's made of those kids building blocks, but it's foam kids building blocks. So that one I'm working on. I'm still working on that LOL surprise dollhouse or that little workstation. But that's what that is. Down here, this right here is just the side of the stereo. And this part right here is where I just really added some stuff to it. Now, some of the components, like when you buy these stereos, I'm going to sit my phone down for a second. Hopefully it'll work. When you buy these stereos, the components, actually I got to pick it back up. The components right here are facing in. So because I flipped it, I took the components, instead of facing them in, I took some of the components and I faced them coming out this way. So there's a hole here, and instead of putting it in, I had it come out. And I just added a lot of greebly stuff to it. Just coin batteries, tape, all kinds of stuff. And they have a battery pack here. Now the battery pack you turn on the lights on the inside. So there's lights that work on the inside, those little fairy lights or those like Christmas lights. That's what that is. You'll see several of these little battery packs. And what I do is, because they have like little areas where where it's an opening, you just run the light through there and then all the way around. And that's what that is. So this little area is still being worked on, because this right here, I'm still working on that. And even inside of here, this area alone is just filled, is packed with nothing but just greeblies. I have like a little station over here, lots of little greeblies and stuff. So I'm gonna pull this out and I'm gonna show you guys what this is in my next, part of the tour. Before we finish the tour, I'm gonna show you some of that. Now, this goes all the way around to here. So I still got areas here that I can add more greeblies to. So like I say, I am a greebly girl. I just add greeblies. Now this right here is made of the same thing. It's just one of those little foam blocks, and then I just added some stuff to it. And then this right here, that's granny grating. I put that granny grating right here just to close it up. But there's lots of more area that I can use on this side. And this right here, that's one of the battery packs for the light. And so you can run it around the side, and then I would bring it around to that back area back there, run it through there, and then I would have the lights. So that battery pack back there operates those lights, see? They go all the way around. And then I have this battery pack that I showed you here. This battery pack works this part. Now hold on a second, let me show you and get settled. See, his little station, the little welding station. And that's that battery pack. And there's another one. Now where's the other one? I have them hidden all over here, because there's one that works that back area as well. I don't know what I did with it though. Either way, like I say, I'm gonna show you this whole area, like this whole workstation right here, because it's just so hard to get back there, but I can pull it out. The whole thing can come out and I'll do a detailed tour. So this right here is part 4 of the tour. Oh, one more thing. Ooh, let's kind of scoop around here. This right here is just the opposite side. So right in here, I put a piece of scrap wood right there. And then I went online and got an electrical gauge, like when they're like a meter reader. And then put that little vent type thing, that's what that little toy is over there. And over here, I have to pull this out. It's real cool. I'm gonna pull it out and show it to you. I can't find my little remote for that, but I use that as a generator. So if the lights go out, then the generator kicks in. I'm gonna show it to you. I gotta show it to you another time. I apologize. I thought I could get straight to my remote controls, but I can't. But anyway, this is the 4th part of the tour of WOOKIE'S world. It's just a lot of greeblies, and it's a really, really cool area. I love how it turned out. And so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Enjoy your Friday and enjoy your weekend. And please, guys, please be safe out here. Thank you. See you next time.